Hi everybody, it's Dan and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making a delicious chocolate cheesecake. Not just any chocolate cheesecake, the ultimate chocolate cheesecake. Pretty much the only cheesecake you are ever going to need in your life. So go ahead, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I will go ahead, throw a link to the full recipe down below. And while you're down there, be sure to check out the link for the KitchenAid stand mixer giveaway. And there's enough talking because this cheesecake deserves all the time. So let's go ahead and get started on this yummy, tasty, oh my goodness, so delicious chocolate cheesecake. So our first step is to get ready our delicious chocolate crust. So we're gonna take a nice size mixing, just a, not a nice size, like a small size mixing bowl and fill that with crushed chocolate sandwich cookies. And to that, we're gonna go ahead and add in our sugar, a little bit of salt, and some delicious melted butter. And then with a spoon, we're just going to go ahead and mix those together until they're all well incorporated. Now let's go ahead, grab our springform pan, and dump in there our crushed chocolate sandwich cookie. And then just using the back of a measuring cup or a glass or a nice little lid, you just want to go ahead and press those down so they're nice and firm, evenly dispersed, and you have a good, delicious chocolate crust. Super easy. Now let's go ahead, scoot that over to the side, grab a large mixing bowl, and to that we're going to go ahead and add in our cream cheese. And with our hand mixer on a high speed, we're going to cream the cream cheese. We're gonna beat the cream cheese until it's light and fluffy and smooth and just looks delicious right out the gate. And then you wanna go ahead and follow that by adding in our white sugar, brown sugar, cocoa powder, and salt. And then back in with that hand mixer on a high speed until all these ingredients are really incorporated and fully combined into our delicious cream cheese. And once you have a really good start on your smooth cheesecake filling, we're going to start by adding in our eggs, one at a time, being sure to mix and really beat in well after each addition. Then we'll do one egg. Give it a mix. Add another egg. Mix it up. And another egg and another mix. And then our last egg and our last mix. Now you want to keep mixing your cheesecake filling until everything is just really 100% fully combined and you have this nice, smooth, almost velvety cheesecake filling that you can be tempted to eat right out of the bowl. Don't. It's got raw eggs. Don't do that. It's gross and it's bad for you. But just keep mixing it up until you have that nice, perfect, smooth texture. And finally, to really add that extra oomph to our chocolate cheesecake, we're gonna melt down some chocolate and pour that right into our cheesecake batter. And then using a spoon, we're gonna go ahead and just stir that in till it's nice and fully combined. And then we want to just pour that into our springform pan. And once you fill up your springform pan with your delicious chocolate cheesecake filling, we're going to go ahead, place it in the oven and let bake for 1 full hour. After that hour, open up the oven door, turn off the oven, and let the cheesecake come to a nice room temperature at its own pace. This way there's no cracking, there's no caving in, and you just have a gorgeous cheesecake the minute you pull it out of the oven. So our cheesecake is baked, it's fully chilled, it's fully set, it looks so good and so yummy, but let's go ahead and start decorating this by first getting ready some delicious silky smooth chocolate ganache. I'll go ahead and throw that recipe down below in case you need it. It's very easy, 2 ingredients, couple seconds in the microwave, and boom, delicious silky smooth chocolate ganache. So to make that, we're gonna go ahead and grab a bowl, and we're gonna add in our chocolate chips and our hot heavy cream. Then you just want to whisk your chocolate chips and your heavy cream together until you have a nice, shiny, silky smooth, delicious chocolate ganache. Now that we have our chocolate ganache nice and done, let's go ahead, grab our cheesecake, and to the top of that, we want to sprinkle on some more crushed chocolate sandwich cookies, for an extra, crunch with your cheesecake. It's delicious. And then follow that by pouring on your chocolate ganache right on top of that cheesecake. Now for my favorite part, let's go ahead and load up this cheesecake with some delicious chocolate treats. If you have your own preferred delicious chocolate goodies you want to load up your cheesecake, you go ahead and do that. I'm sure either way it's going to be super delicious, and I can't wait to see it. But for this cheesecake today, I think we're going to top it off by starting out with some delicious homemade chocolate fudge, and then some chocolate wafer cookies, some chocolate dipped biscuits. They're like little square cookies. They're really good. They're super, like a little tasty snack on the go. Then we're gonna, they're really good. But then we're gonna go ahead and add some raspberry filled chocolate bars for a little extra sweetness. And once you load up your sinful chocolate cheesecake with all your chocolate goodies, you will have a perfect, shiny, delicious, just every single word in the dictionary you can use to describe something that looks so good. This cheesecake is it. Well, that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like today's recipe. Helps me out, lets me know I'm making what you guys really want to see, what you guys really want to make. If you have any suggestions though, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. And if you make your own delicious, sinful chocolate cheesecake, or two, because you're not going to want to share this with anybody. It's okay. You don't have to. Make another one, give it to them, keep this one all for yourself. But if you make it, definitely give a tag on Instagram and let me see what you're making in your kitchen, because it's just, this cheesecake needs to be shared with the world. It does. I'll admit it. It's pretty much perfect. And don't forget to check out that KitchenAid stand mixer giveaway that's still going on. And while you're down there, giving a thumbs up, checking out the giveaway, grabbing this recipe, click subscribe. This way you know when brand new recipes come out and you won't miss a single one. Well, I'm gonna go ahead, grab myself a big piece of this chocolate cheesecake, grab some coffee, enjoy the day, and I will see you all tomorrow for another delicious, yummy recipe. Bye.